Hello and welcome. I am the Restless Kaiser.
And I am Jonny B. But together we are
Wargamers.
Back.
So Fruit Pooch aficionado Spud from the Chilling Wargamers put out a call to the Wargaming YouTube community saying, you know, 3 questions, how did you get into Wargaming and stuff, and that's what we're going to respond to today.
Wow.
Our boy Callum over at
Brush and Quill
put us forward, and not the channel, not me, but us.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, 2 of us.
By names, yeah, Jonny B. So, question number 1.
Right,
Jonny
number
B.
1 for me.
Yeah. Hopefully this looks alright on camera. We're still social distancing.
Yeah,
so Jonny
sorry,
B,
guys.
I might be looking one way and he might be looking another.
And I'm looking above. But yeah.
He's over there.
You get the gist.
So question 1, Jonny B, what got you into the hobby?
What got me into the hobby?
Yeah, by hobby we're talking about wargaming, not like knitting, crochet.
Okay, not that hobby. Not my other hobby.
The hobby with the magazines under the bed is
not
not
that one. Okay.
That's not a YouTube hobby.
It's white dwarfs under the bed, by the way, guys, if you were wondering there. Okay, so picture this. It's like 1989, possibly 1990.
Yeah.
I'm about 4 or 5 years old. Most probably wearing a matching sort of turtle shell suit. Yeah. And my brother has been told.
Oh, the shell suit, mate.
Mate, yeah, you know.
Thing of wonder.
Sort of maybe blue, pink stripes.
I remember
possibly
my mother going absolutely mental at my little sister because she'd got a shell suit.
Yeah.
I think it was orange or maybe just some horrid 80s colour, mate.
Gorgeous.
It was a beast. And she'd ironed it.
What?
And so the shell suit and the iron were trash. Just like, melt.
I've never seen what an iron does to a shell suit.
You can imagine though, it's a plastic material.
Hopefully there's a YouTube channel that does
that just melt shell suits. Mate, check this.
So here's a link. Right. So it's 1989. My brother's been told he needs to take me out, do the big brother thing.
Yeah.
9 years older than me. So I'm like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
And he's dragged me down to Games Workshop Luton, which no longer exists. It's gone. Yeah. But it's the heyday, so it's late 80s,
Golden
early
age.
90s.
Yeah.
And I'm a kid. With curly hair, chubby chops.
Ginger.
No idea. Much like now, but slimmer.
Blistering in the sun.
Mate, like, poof, gone. But he's
like
there.
A vampire in a church, mate.
And he's doing his thing, and he's collecting all the old orcs at the time, Ruggled's Armoured Orcs, stuff like that. Regiments of Renown were in.
Regiments of Renown.
Yeah. Previous. And so my first unit and what got me into wargaming was one of these said Regiments of Renown. And it was the Red Redemption, which I actually have miniatures of now.
Isn't that a video game?
It is Red Dead Redemption. But the Red Redemption were a unit of Chaos cultists.
Right.
That were, you know, holy Sigmarites, and then they went out on a crusade, found a book.
Taunted by chaos.
And turned into Khorne. So they're Khorne worshippers.
Horny berserkers.
And I thought, these are awesome.
Yeah.
Got them, painted them up really shonky. Like, say, like...
Would you say you were 4 or 5 at the time?
Yeah, so like your standard. And then what I did is...
You're in the Games Workshop.
So
painted your models.
I've got my models. Yeah. They're painted up. My brother helped me. I thought this was awesome. I'm going to kick some butt. Unit of beastmen in front of me. Jumps over a hedge. Trashes me.
Because everybody had like woodland. That was the battlefield. Fields, hedges, trees, hills.
Grass flock. Yeah. With some hedges, some fences, if you like.
Because that's what the future looks like.
Some bottle brush trees, mate. This is fantasy battle.
Oh, right, okay.
This
so
is
it's a bit more credible.
battle.
40k was played in the same fields.
Same fields, but you had polystyrene bunkers, right, with cocktail sticks and barbed wire.
Potentially, if you were pro.
So that
got you into
it. So, right, like the same day, I've just been trashed, and I go and hide under the painting table. To sob a little bit at the fact my unit has just been absolutely destroyed. And people are there painting for Golden Demon upcoming. And there's a dude there, very talented painter. He's doing a Troll Slayer.
Troll Slayer, yeah. Naked dwarf.
I'm this bimbling 4-year-old underneath the table. Of course I'm clumsy. Knocked the table. Bottle of tentacle pink. Straight over.
Mate.
Up this freshly, just finished it. Up the base, everywhere. I nearly got beat up at the age of 4.
Yeah.
And I've been wargaming ever since and messing people's stuff up ever since too.
Nice.
There you go. So that's how I got into wargaming. It was my brother.
You said tentacle pink.
Tentacle pink was the colour at the time. What about you though, Mike? I mean...
What got me into I mean, it was so long ago. You know, it was like black and white, scratchy. That's how the world looks.
Really? And I'm still a seed.
You still an ambitious glint in your father's eye. When I was, I don't know, 8, 9, I was definitely still in middle school, so I couldn't have been more than 11. I got the D&D red box.
What, you'll have to enlighten me to what the D&D red box is.
Dungeons and Dragons back then, there was a series of boxes which were the different levels. So like level 1, 2 and 3 were in the red box.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, there was advanced Dungeons and Dragons, which I got into when I was a bit older. But how I got this D&D box set is a real sort of bit of memory lane nostalgia.
Well, you're northern, so you mostly
northern working class family, mate. It was bought for me for Christmas by the pub.
By the Pope?
The pub.
Oh, the pub.
The pub, the public house, yeah. So it's like a working men's club type arrangement.
Yeah.
Where they put like a penny on the beer or whatever for the last 2 months, and the kids of all the families that use the club got some amazing Christmas presents.
Wow.
I got loads of like Games Workshop. Games Workshop did like ninja miniatures back then. They had a Nippon range or something. Really random selection of miniatures, and this D&D red box. And it was like, I played some computer games, I played board games like Hero Quest, Space Crusade.
Yeah.
It's like, this is where I need to go, mate.
Did they come with miniatures? The red boxes?
No.
It's just the books.
And it had what was potentially a solo adventure in the back, like graph paper, room numbers, random monster.
Man, this sounds awesome.
I loved that stuff. I remember tracing the pictures in art, and it's like black and white pen and ink drawings. They're not good drawings, but I loved it so much. I remember as a kid I was traced those.
Epic.
Nice.
And that's where it all began.
That's where it all began, yeah. The rest of the story is long and boring.
Long and boring. What's number 2, Kaiser?
Question number 2. A Spud. I got very northern there.
As
Spud put it.
A Spud enters a pub. Yeah.
See, I've lived away from the north for so long that my vowels sometimes flip. I don't know which one I'm using. I'm perfectly happy with Spud. Spud. As Spud has put it, where would you like your channel to go? So it's the kind of where do you expect Modelling for Advantage to be in 5 years, mate?
Me?
Yeah.
Where do I want Modelling Advantage to be?
Yeah.
Upon a pile of skulls dedicated to the gods, my friend.
Skulls for the skull throne, kind of.
We've won the internet. We've won YouTube.
Oh, we've completed it.
Completed YouTube, mate. We're there. We're done.
Right.
Jobs are good.
And now we're communing with the old gods,
mate. So that's where we're going to be 5 years, I reckon. That's where I'm going to be. But what about you? Where are we going?
I don't know. It's a long game, the YouTube. I think anyone who stands in front of the camera, who's got 1,000 subscribers as we have after a year, who's thinking that they're going to have retired from their main job, that's not where we're going to be in 5 years. If we're still doing it in 5 years and we're still enjoying it, making regular content, I'll be pleased.
Cool.
If we can make something of it, that would be great. But I don't think that's a 5-year plan. I think that's a 20-year plan at this stage.
Sure.
And it's not really the plan per se.
No.
But yeah, hopefully bigger, better, faster, stronger. Play more games. Yeah, spend less time painting miniatures, more time playing games. Because we've got them all. All of them, mate.
All of them.
All of them.
We won that.
we finished it, mate.
Completed it.
Right then, question 3, Mr. Jonny B. And obviously a man.
Question.
There is a third question. This is a penetrating question. A deep, thoughtful response is required here. Because as you look around the YouTube scene, there are so many beautiful, young, fresh faces and grizzled veterans or even whiny ginners such as yourself can offer advice to those people.
Yeah.
What advice do you have to new wargaming YouTubers?
Mate, advice to new YouTubers. My advice would be get someone else to do it. Because it's a lot of hassle. I mean, if I'm honest, this is the second YouTuber that I've been involved with.
Yeah.
And it's mainly, due to my credentials on Rent-A-Crowd. UK.
You got a high star rating.
I'm a premier piece of kit that you can buy.
Oh, is that right?
Mate, yeah.
All the ladies watching are thinking exactly that, John.
Exactly. And that's the only reason I'm really on any YouTube channels is I'm hired for the face.
Hired for the face, yeah.
That's it. Really.
The rugged good looks, all that kind of stuff.
Fact.
Right.
So I can't really answer more than that. Just get someone else to do it, like yourself. So what's the tips? Because you do the YouTube, I don't.
Tips. The tip that you're going to hear everybody tell you, because it's undeniably true. If you're interested in doing this stuff, just do it. Just make a start. What you do at the beginning, you are going to cringe at within a matter of weeks. You're going to be utterly horrified by it. We just had our 1 year anniversary, looked back at the first video I did, some of the kit bashes that we did in those early days. We took some really nice kit bashes and made some terrible videos about them. Like, looks like somebody rubbed Vaseline all over the camera lens.
You're really loud, I'm not, hence the old doofers. That's essential.
Just make a start. But do it, what I would say, that's in terms of like the process. Just make a start, because within 6 months you'll have learned so much. But don't do it to become a millionaire. Do it because you want to do it. Clueless Mike is a really good example for us. He has a YouTube channel. He's not really
I love why he's done that.
Yeah, he's not very evangelical about his channel, because mostly it's just a record of his gaming experiences. That's what he wants. And he's got 10 years of his gaming experiences recorded, and that's why he does it. And that's why he contributes to our channel, because they're not necessarily just gaming experiences. It's more, there's more than that.
Yeah,
you know. So yeah, do it because you enjoy doing it, and don't expect to make a fortune. But don't worry about how bad your first stuff is, because it will be, but you'll get better.
Just do it.
So Jay Bizzle, we have got to recommend 3 people, or you know, like spotlight, or just like, you're going to do it now, you prick.
All right.
We've got to pick 3 people who, you know, are supposed to, like them Facebook things, or if you dare to reply to somebody's post about something, you then like, ha-ha, you now have to do this.
Can I pick a prick first?
You can pick a prick. So, is that not what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to pick a prick, yeah.
This is good news. So my pick a prick is going to be from Jason from Battle Knights.
Oh yeah.
He's an old friend, and is in fact the first YouTube channel that I've appeared on, part of the Rent-A-Crowd system again. That's what got my credentials way up into the like.
One of the viewers commented recently when we did that Lost Patrol video. He's seen you somewhere else.
Seen that? It's because I played it 10 years ago.
Yeah, mate.
Exactly the same.
And they're probably the only 2 channels that ever did Lost Patrol videos.
Because it's me. So Jason from Battle Knights.
Yes, mate.
3 questions, if you would, for me, which will be in the description below. I hope. Maybe.
Yeah, mate.
Something like that. Let us know what got you into it and all that blah 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 blah. Next, pick a prick.
Well, you know what? We already done a pick a prick, because we had a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and fortunately, the 2 winners were both YouTubers that I follow. First up, Jamstrap TV. If you've not heard of him, go check him out. He does loads of great Warhammer stuff, and we're actually going to have a spotlight of his channel at some point in the near future, I think, because he's doing some really good kit bash stuff for Indomitus. Space Wolves, so I'm
he's
like
Space Wolf.
The Space Wolf Indomitus kit bashes. Like I'm watching you quite closely.
That's got to be quite epic to turn those bad boys into wolves.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
All furry, mate. Jamstrap TV. It gets my nomination. So yeah, my third pick a prick, Miller's Miniatures. He's only been doing it for a couple of months. Mostly doing wargaming, warlord stuff, and he's got some really nice videos. You know, he's just started, but his production quality is pretty good.
Nice.
I love the warlord stuff anyway, and I think these sort of pass it around type videos, responses, are best targeted at people who need the exposure.
Perfect opportunity to get some fresh faces involved.
Exactly. He's doing some really good stuff, but his sub count is very low because he's just beginning. So, Miller's Miniatures.
Woo!
That's it, I think, Johnny B.
We're done.
We're done, mate.
Oh, I'm going to go have a kip then.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content, like the video, maybe leave us a comment. Thank you.